What is up, you guys? So for today's video, I decided to do a little something different. I'm going to try to use a full face of makeup with mostly products from my Ipsy Glam bags the last couple of months. The eye look will come from Younique because I have two palettes I want to use, and the powder will come from Younique, but everything else is going to come from my Ipsy bag. So we're going to try this out and see how it turns out. I'll be trying these products for the very first time, so we'll see what happens, okay? So without further ado, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video if you enjoy it, and let's get on with the content. Okay, so for starters, I've already done my skincare. You'll be able to find that video on my Instagram and probably my Facebook as well. But I did my skincare routine and got the glow going on. So I'm going to use the Pores Be Gone primer from First Aid Beauty. It's oil-free, safe for sensitive skin, and it has fig extract. So I'm going to try that as my primer today. Okay, I already tell you I like the consistency. It's not the silicone-like consistency. It's more lotion, thick. It's like thick lotion. I like this consistency. It's creamy. I'm not a big silicone primer person. It doesn't do as well with my skin, and I just don't really like it. So I like this consistency. Put a little bit more for my forehead. And then around my nose, because that's where most of my large pores are, is in the T-zone, around my nose, and my chin. So just make sure I get all of that rubbed in really well. It does seem to have closed in those pores pretty well, so I'd say I'll give this an A. All right. Oh, and my foundation and concealer will be Younique as well, because I didn't get any of that in my Ipsy bag, so we'll be using that. So what I do usually is go primer, setting spray, or setting spray, primer, setting spray. But I did my skincare routine. I skipped out on the first setting spray, but I'll do it now. And this is the Porefessional Super Setter by Benefit. So that's what this is. Little mini bottle they sent me in the Ipsy bag. Okay. Once that dries, I'm going to go ahead and start my foundation. Today I'm going to use a spray foundation. That's the newest foundation. I'm going to start that. Make sure you shake it up real well. Grab me a fresh new Kabuki brush. It's got the little 15 on there. That's funny. Alright. Love this brush. If you don't have this brush, you need it in your life. Love it. Okay, but that's the brush that works best with this foundation. Alright, so I'm going to grab my little palette. This is on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. I'm going to spray a couple of squirts on there. Just like this. And then I put this on my brush. Just like that. And then I dab it onto this side of my face. And then if you want a medium to sheer finish, you will just swipe. But I want a more coverage finish, so I'm gonna stipple the foundation into my skin, just like this, like dab it in. And if you hear any noise in the background, TVs, kids yelling, I have two that have not started school yet, so that's what you're hearing. And my hair's falling out, so forgive me for that. Make sure you get around your ear and down your neck to match everything. And look at the difference in the coverage. This side versus this side. Let me get that side of my nose and show you with what's up there. Just so you can see the difference in the redness and the texture. Look at that. Boom. You can see why I love this foundation. All right, so I'm gonna do the next side of my face. I just did half of it so you could see. All right, same thing on the other side. Okay, and then just dab it in. Blend that side into that side. Only a couple of sprays. You could probably do your whole face in 3 sprays. I usually use about 4, maybe, sometimes 6, depending on what coverage I want or how bad my skin looks. I usually use about 2 or 3 to each side. And like I said, depending on what coverage you want. So if you want that light coverage, you could go in with probably 2 to 3 sprays and do your whole face. This is super coverage. If you got one of those beautiful, flawless faces, God bless you. All right, so that's the foundation. Let that dry in real good. You don't have to set this at all, but I do because I'm an oily girl. Actually, I'm gonna do some concealer first while this is semi-wet. This is a Younique concealer too. It's a new formula, much better than the old. It's comparable to the Too Faced. I always get it confused. The Too Faced concealer. It comes like this. Whichever concealer comes like this with the doe foot applicator, it's comparable to that one that everybody likes so much. I liked it so much. Now that I have this bad boy, I use this all the time, and there's so much product in this tube. And it's got the big doe foot applicator now instead of having to squeeze it out of that tube. So I'm gonna go in right here. I've got a little bit of a dark circle. They had gone away, but they're back. Thank you. Well, on each other. Okay, so now I have my brows on, ready to do the eye look. Okay, so for this, I'm going to use 7 and 8 palettes from Younique. The first color I'm going to use is going to be, find a brush. I didn't get any brushes this month, so I'm gonna go in with just what I've got. I'm gonna go in with Upbeat, which is this matte color right here. I'll put that in my crease. Remember I told you I already primed my lids. If you hadn't already, you would probably want to use some primer for this look because it's got bright colors and you want to make sure you see those and that they stay.
Are you still doing your video, Mama?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I show you something real quick or later?
The other side, same thing. next I'm going to go in with this color Revived, which is this matte orange shade right here. And I'm going to put that a little bit below where I put the other color. And I actually might go and reinforce that other color a little bit higher, because I want that to show, but I don't want it to be the primary focus. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back into that first color and put it a little bit more close to the brow bone. Blend those two together. Just to give it some dimension. Make it look a little more 3D. Okay. Now I'm going to have to clean up my crease a little bit because it got kind of messy because I didn't use the small brush, yada yada yada. So I'm going to just take one drop of concealer on each lid and take a clean like crease brush. I got a little bit in my lashes, but it's okay. All right, so now that we've fixed that catastrophe, we're gonna go on with our next color. Our next color is gonna be from another palette, and it's going to be purple. It's gonna be purple. So we find another brush to put that on with. This is another like cream shadow type brush, and I think it'll be perfect for patting that color down. So this is from palette 7, and this is called Influenced. It's a bright, beautiful purple. It's not a shimmer shade, it is a matte shade. And this type of brush is best when you want it on just the lid space. You don't want it anywhere else. You can kind of round it off. Oh well, I probably should have did the eyes first, but that's not the only mistake I've made today. Reinforce that orange. I'm gonna do a little bit of orange and a little bit of purple. So I'm gonna get that orange back out, and I'm gonna dust it all along the lower lash line, and I'm smoking it out. I'm taking it low. that. All the way up to where the purple is. Really smoking that out. And then I'm going to take a tiny brush like this. Clean it up a little bit and take that purple and go close to the last line with it. Sorry, I keep having to go down, but I have to see in this mirror. I don't have my glasses on, obviously. And I'm taking a little bit into the waterline just so it's not that gap there. And there is the eye look. Let's put some beautiful color in the inner corner. I think I'm going to go with this Invincible. Yeah, Invincible. I just find a teeny tiny brush to do that with. This might work. Okay, so I'm gonna go in this color right here, which is a definitely shimmer shade. It's a gold shimmer shade. I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. And right down towards the lower lash line. All right, that, my friend, I don't know about y'all, but that, my friends, is beautiful to me. Okay, mascara. I didn't have any of any mascara in my Ipsy bag, so I'm going to use the new Twisted Mascara from Younique. It has two wands. It's got the little bitty wand in the top and the big wand in the bottom. And this is a fresh new one, so I'm going to start with the top lashes first. I forgot to curl them. Yep, I'm just now remembering that. But it's okay. Alright, so I'm putting one coat on them, and I'm pulling them up as I do. Trying to lift those lashes. Okay. Then I'm going to take my little bitty wand, and I'm going to do my lower lashes. I feel like I just had a Jim Carrey moment. And there they are. See the difference? Isn't it crazy? Okay, so those look really good, especially on the bottom. We're going to give the top a couple of seconds to dry, and then we're going to go in with another coat. While we're doing that, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the lips. I'm going to wipe the foundation off my lips. Okay. All right, so I got a couple of different things. I got the Wet n Wild gel lip liner in the color I can't see. Dare to Comment. So I'll put that on. And I love this. I love this gel liner. It like goes on so smooth and creamy. I'm really liking this. So far, all the products I've used from that Ipsy bag I have loved. I've not been unsatisfied with any of them so far. And that highlighter, definitely not. That bad boy glows like a goddess. Okay. Got that on. Then I got this melted latex, Too Faced Melted Latex Liquid Lip High Shine. So let's see what this looks like. Oh, it almost perfectly matches that lip liner. I mean, legit almost perfectly matches that lip liner. And it looks like I got a couple oopsies there, but they're really not, they're bumps. That, oof, damn. And then because I've got so much sparkle on my eye, I wanted to try this. It's Crystal Fusion by Porefessional. It's a liquid eyeshadow, but you know me, I always use liquid eyeshadows on my lips. I wanted to add a little of this in the middle. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I think this is one of my favorite looks I've done. Oh, that's so pretty. Yes, bitch, yes. Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them a couple seconds to dry further, and I'm gonna curl them once they're dry. Yes, I know some people are scared to death to do that because they feel they'll lose their lashes, but I don't lose mine doing it, so there is a way. Just get at the base, just curl them up, and then lightly pull them away. And no lashes have been lost in the filming of this video. Hit the base, squeeze the lashes, let go, and no lashes have been lost during the filming of this video. Then what you can do is take the little wand and touch the tippy tops of your lashes, and that makes them even longer looking. Hello. Okay. So this is the final look, you guys. I'm highly impressed with my Ipsy bag. I love my new products. I am very impressed by this makeup look. I'm very impressed that I still got the skills to do something like this after no practice for a while. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If so, give it a like. And make sure you subscribe before you leave and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any of my future content. Make sure you're following me on all my social media platforms, which are in my bio. And I think that's it. I'll link everything in the description because if you want to try these products, they're bomb AF. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.